Nestled in the heart of France, about 35 miles southeast of Paris, lies the Palace and Park of Fontainebleau. This sprawling estate, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, has borne witness to centuries of French history, from medieval times to the modern era. Fontainebleau is much more than just a palace. It's a living museum, an embodiment of French power, artistry, and culture. Our journey will take us through the centuries, exploring the lives and legacies of the monarchs who called Fontainebleau home. Fontainebleau was once the vibrant heart of the French court. Kings hunted in its vast forests, artists adorned its walls with masterpieces, and treaties that shaped Europe were signed within its chambers. Our story begins in the 12th century, when Fontainebleau was little more than a royal hunting lodge surrounded by dense forest. Imagine King Louis VII, an avid hunter, seeking refuge in this secluded retreat. Over the centuries, Fontainebleau became a favorite retreat for French kings. They expanded the lodge, adding more comfortable lodgings and facilities to accommodate their growing entourages. Fontainebleau was more than just a hunting ground. It was a symbol of royal power and a place where kings could escape the confines of Paris. The transformation of Fontainebleau from a modest hunting lodge to a grand palace began in earnest in the 16th century with King François I. François I envisioned a palace that would rival the most magnificent residences in Europe. He brought in the finest architects, artists, and craftsmen from Italy and France to transform Fontainebleau. New wings were added, courtyards were created, and gardens were laid out with geometric precision. The king's passion for Italian Renaissance art and architecture is evident throughout the palace. He invited renowned Italian artists, including Rosso Fiorentino and Francesco Primaticcio, to decorate Fontainebleau's interiors. Fontainebleau became a place where François I received foreign dignitaries, hosted lavish feasts, and staged elaborate courtly entertainments. Under François I, Fontainebleau underwent a dramatic transformation. One of the most significant additions made during François I's reign was the Cour Ovale, or Oval Courtyard. This elegant courtyard, with its horseshoe-shaped facade and graceful arcades, became the ceremonial heart of the palace. The Fontainebleau we see today owes much to the vision of François I. He laid the foundation for a palace that would be expanded and embellished by successive generations of French monarchs. Stepping inside Fontainebleau is like stepping into a living tapestry of architectural styles, each era leaving its unique imprint on the palace. The reign of François I marked a turning point. Inspired by the Italian Renaissance, François I sought to transform Fontainebleau into a palace that reflected the artistic and cultural innovations of the era. The result is a captivating fusion of medieval foundations with Renaissance flourishes. This blend of styles reflects the evolving tastes and ambitions of the French monarchy. Among the many architectural gems of Fontainebleau, the François I Gallery stands out as a masterpiece of Renaissance art and design. This long, grand gallery, commissioned by François I and completed around 1539, is a testament to the king's love of Italian art and his desire to showcase it within his beloved palace. The frescoes, depicting scenes from classical mythology and the life of François I, are framed by intricate stucco work, creating a dazzling display of color and detail. The François I Gallery served not only as a space for artistic display, but also as a place for courtly gatherings and processions. While François III initiated Fontainebleau's Renaissance transformation, his son, King Henry II, continued his legacy, leaving his own mark on the palace. One of the most impressive examples of Henry II's patronage is the Ballroom, a masterpiece of French Renaissance architecture and decoration. Completed in 1552, The ballroom is a symphony of light, space, and exquisite detail. The walls are adorned with a series of monumental frescoes by the Italian artist Niccolò dell'Abate, depicting scenes from classical mythology. The ballroom was the heart of courtly life at Fontainebleau, a place where Henry II and his queen, Catherine de' Medici, hosted lavish balls, banquets, and entertainments. Fontainebleau's grandeur extends beyond its architecture and art. It's deeply intertwined with the narrative of France itself. Within these walls, kings and queens made decisions that shaped the destiny of a nation. Treaties were signed, alliances forged, and history unfolded. Fontainebleau was a place where power was consolidated, ambitions clashed, and destinies were forever altered. One event etched into Fontainebleau's memory is the signing of the Edict of Nantes in 1598. After decades of religious conflict that had torn France apart, King Henry IV, a Protestant who had converted to Catholicism, sought to heal the wounds of division. The Edict of Nantes, signed at Fontainebleau, represented a beacon of hope for religious tolerance and peace. The act itself stands as a testament to Fontainebleau's role as a place where pivotal moments in history unfolded. Centuries later, Fontainebleau would witness another pivotal moment in French history, this time during the reign of Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon, who admired Fontainebleau's grandeur and historical significance, undertook extensive renovations to restore the palace to its former glory. He transformed Fontainebleau into a symbol of his empire, a place where he hosted foreign dignitaries and staged elaborate ceremonies. However, Fontainebleau is also forever linked to Napoleon's downfall. It was within the walls of this palace, in 1814, that he signed his first abdication, ending his reign as Emperor of the French. While the Palace of Fontainebleau captivates with its grandeur and history, the surrounding park offers a different kind of enchantment. This is the Park of Fontainebleau, a masterpiece of landscape architecture spanning over 13,000 acres. Created over centuries, the park reflects the evolving tastes of French monarchs, each leaving their mark on its design. The park's design masterfully blends formal gardens, with their geometric patterns and sculpted topiaries, with more naturalistic landscapes, featuring winding paths, hidden grottos, and picturesque bridges. The Park of Fontainebleau is a place where history and nature intertwine, offering a serene escape from the cares of the world. At the heart of the park lie the formal gardens, a testament to the French passion for order and symmetry. These gardens, laid out in geometric patterns, feature meticulously clipped hedges, colorful flower beds, and sparkling fountains. One of the most impressive gardens is the Jardin de Diane, Garden of Diana, named after the Roman goddess of the hunt. This formal garden, created in the 17th century, features a central fountain depicting Diana, surrounded by geometrically arranged flower beds and sculpted hedges. Adjacent to the Jardin de Diane lies the parterre, a large rectangular garden featuring a central pond with a fountain. Beyond the formal gardens, the park opens up into a more naturalistic landscape, with winding paths leading through woodlands, meadows, and along the banks of tranquil lakes. No exploration of the Park of Fontainebleau would be complete without a visit to the Grand Canal, a testament to the ambition and artistry of French landscape design. This impressive canal, stretching over a mile in length, was commissioned by Henry IV in the early 17th century and remains a remarkable feat of engineering and design. Imagine gliding along the canal's placid waters in a small boat, the palace's majestic facade reflected in the water's surface. The rustling of leaves in the breeze and the birdsong from the surrounding trees create an atmosphere of tranquility. The Grand Canal is a reminder of the grandeur and ingenuity that went into creating this remarkable landscape, a harmonious blend of nature and human artistry. The palace and park of Fontainebleau are more than just beautiful buildings and gardens. They represent a legacy that extends far beyond their physical boundaries. Fontainebleau's influence can be felt in art, architecture, and literature. Imagine the countless artists, writers, and musicians inspired by its beauty. The play of light on the palace walls, the tranquility of the gardens, and the echoes of history within its chambers spark creativity. Fontainebleau's impact on architectural style is undeniable. The unique blend of French and Italian Renaissance elements, first introduced by François I, influenced palace design throughout Europe. The grandeur of Fontainebleau's interiors, with their ornate ceilings and monumental fireplaces, became a model for royal residences across the continent. But Fontainebleau's legacy extends beyond mere aesthetics. It represents a certain French art de vivre, a way of life that celebrates beauty, refinement, and the pleasures of the senses. The palace and its gardens were designed to impress, to inspire, and to offer a taste of paradise on earth. Fontainebleau's influence on the arts is profound and enduring. The palace became a breeding ground for the school of Fontainebleau. This style blended Italian Mannerist influences with French traditions. Imagine ateliers buzzing with artists like Rosso Fiorentino and Francesco Primaticcio. Their collaboration resulted in remarkable frescoes and decorative arts. The school's influence extended beyond the palace walls. Its elegant style spread throughout France, influencing various art forms. Fontainebleau continued to inspire artists long after its heyday. Today, the palace and park of Fontainebleau are no longer the exclusive domain of kings and courtiers. They belong to the world, a UNESCO World Heritage Site open to all who wish to experience their beauty and history. Imagine strolling through the palace's grand halls, once reserved for royalty, now filled with visitors from around the globe. The murmur of countless languages mingles with the echoes of the past, as guides share stories of kings and queens, artists and revolutionaries who walked these halls before. Yet, even with its newfound accessibility, Fontainebleau retains an aura of magic and wonder. The grandeur of the palace, the tranquility of the gardens, and the weight of history within its walls continue to captivate visitors. Whether exploring the opulent apartments of Napoleon, marveling at the intricate details of the François I Gallery, or simply enjoying a picnic by the Grand Canal, visitors are transported to another time and place. Fontainebleau is not a static museum piece. It's a vibrant cultural center that continues to evolve and engage with the present. The palace hosts temporary exhibitions, concerts, and other events throughout the year, ensuring that it remains a vital part of French cultural life. Stepping out of the gates of Fontainebleau, one carries with them more than just memories. There's a sense of having touched history, of having walked in the footsteps of kings and queens, artists and revolutionaries. The stories of Fontainebleau, etched in stone and whispered through the trees, resonate long after one has left its majestic presence. Fontainebleau reminds us that history is not just a collection of dates and names. It's a living tapestry woven from the lives of those who came before us. Their triumphs and tragedies, their loves and losses, their dreams and aspirations are all part of the rich fabric of history that we inherit. As we preserve and protect places like Fontainebleau, we're not just safeguarding bricks and mortar. We're preserving the stories they hold, the dreams they inspire, and the lessons they teach us about ourselves and our shared human experience. Fontainebleau stands as a timeless treasure, a reminder of the enduring power of art, nature, and the human spirit. Its legacy continues to inspire, reminding us of the importance of preserving our cultural heritage for generations to come. Fontainebleau isn't just a palace. It's the story of France, whispered through centuries. From its humble beginnings as a hunting lodge to its role as a grand royal residence, it has witnessed history unfold within its walls and across its gardens. Imagine the echoes of kings and artists, lovers and revolutionaries, all leaving their mark on this magical place. Today, we're invited to step into that story, to wander through its opulent rooms and serene gardens, and to feel the enduring embrace of history. Fontainebleau reminds us that the past isn't just something to be read about. It's a vibrant tapestry woven into the very fabric of the present, waiting to be explored and treasured.